Hey everybody, and welcome back to Karanyi Sounds. And today we've got a brand new plugin to show you. This is Polyscape Nova, our most ambitious project yet. With the ability to blend and morph 4 different sounds, this plugin is packed with a bunch of amazing features, giving you the ability to add delay, color, texture, and reverb to your sounds. Everything you need is going to be inside of this one plugin. So let's get right into it and show you guys what's so amazing about Polyscape Nova. So upon loading up Polyscape Nova, you'll be greeted this beautifully designed display where you can already get a glimpse at some of the amazing features over here. So first we'll dive into some of the plug and play presets here, and then we'll dive in a bit further later on. Now looking at the middle of the plugin, everything is going to be in the middle with A, B, C, and D, where it sounds like this. But the more that I move this, the more that we'll be blending A and B, or C and D. So once you find a preset that you like, it's very important to find the perfect blend that what you're going for. Going slowly here, you can kind of hear how it's morphing and changing into the other sounds as well. Like this one's completely different here. So finding the correct blend here is very important. So if you want to add, if you like some more warmer tone on this side, but you want to have some more presence in there, you can add in some of those other elements by dragging it over slightly. Like that sounds very pleasing and very warm. Or if you want something a bit more aggressive, you can go on over to the side and get that whole in-your-face kind of element. Oh, that sounds very nice, very flute-like. But of course, you don't need to cycle up and down through each individual one. You can click on this one right here and go through some different categories like keys, leads, soundscape, bass, and then some more experimental stuff like epic pulses and modulated. Those were the keys that we were looking at right now, so going over to the leads. Oh yeah, I like that one a lot. Oh yeah. Kind of sounds like a horn a little bit. And that's very spacious over there. I'm moving on over to soundscapes. These are very unique, and you can have a lot of fun over here, add a lot of depth to your guys' tracks. Even if that's just like a layer underneath like a synth or some keys maybe. Oh yeah, this side brings in a lot of like separation and stereo effects here. Very open. But here's a bit more intimate. Oh wow. I like this effect over here, but I want something a bit more in the background, so by going kind of a little bit past the middle, puts it more in the back while having those warmer elements up more in front. Alright, now moving on over from core library to the sound design library, and going over to the epic pulses. Alright, now for these presets, instead of the MIDI that we've been using, I'll be pressing down just 1 or 2 notes as they act more of like a bed for your track. Really nice textures in the background. See, it kind of like morphs as it goes along. Really good for like a darker, like horror track maybe, or maybe like a movie score. I like this one a lot right here. The rhythm here is very nice. Very easy to follow. Okay, now moving on over to modulated. Also just pressing down a couple notes at a time. This one's really cool. Oh, I like this texture's got in the background here. Yeah, Plasma is one of my favorites there. Really nice. These are really good to add like movement to your tracks. Like the pulses over here and the modulated help add some more rhythm and some texture. Make it sound more lively. Oh yeah, mass sweep over here. Very epic sounding. Okay, for the modulated, this one might be my favorite one right here. This one's really, really pleasing. Easy to listen to. Alright, so that's going to be some of the presets here that we have in Polyscape Nova, but now it's time to go a bit deeper, so you guys will know how to make Polyscape Nova do what you want it to do. So right here's going to be the morph view, but we can change it by going on over to the A, B, C, and D. These are going to be your individual sounds that you're morphing on this page over here. So on A we have ring modular, B, protons, C, organics, and then D, protons again. And on each page, we've got different effects over here, like a filter, pitch controls like octave or fine tuning, add some more character with the wow or tone, and then with other effects like delay, dimension, saturation, and phasing, you've got a lot of amazing ways to create your very own sound. You can also change up the filter and the LFO mod over here. Some module effects. High pass filter. Low pass. And with 30 distinct sound sources, you've got a lot of possibilities to change up a lot of stuff and get something very unique to yourself. This is why I believe this is our most ambitious project yet, because we really value giving you guys a bunch of different options and tools to create a bunch of different combinations and make sounds that are unique to you. And this project right here, this plugin just amplifies that. So if you get to know all these settings in this VST and how to do what you want it to do, experiment and try out different things, there should be nobody that has the same sound as you, making your music sound even more unique. Now let's go on over to the device effects over here, which we can find the harmonic delay, which we have right over here. And like the harmonic delay, we've also got the lusher knob, which can be controlled right there. I love playing with the size and feedback of the reverb. Adds a lot of depth to the overall sound. Which, speaking of the overall sound, we can go on over to the master page over here, where we've got some more tone, glue, and smart randomized features. It's going to be affecting all different 4 sounds over here. The compressor here is going to add a lot of presence. Now going on over to the smart randomized feature, I actually want to start with all. Find a sound that I like. This one sounds very interesting. Okay, this one should work for me over here. We make it even easier for you guys to find a unique sound by clicking these randomized features over here. So even if you're not comfortable tweaking the settings quite yet, hit the smart randomized feature, find something you like, and tweak it from there. Because now we can play with the individual smart random, like the texture. Already different there. The delay, sounds even. Very nice. Oh, very nice. Very warm and vintage sounding. So once you get a sound that you like, whether that be you tweak the individual sounds or you just use these smart random features, you can go to the top over here, maybe add a user file, add a new style, go and put simulation beats, and then I can add that preset right there. And now I'll have that preset for whenever I want to go back to it. Alright, so that's going to be some of the key aspects over here for Polyscape Nova, but we are not quite done yet. I've got a few demos over here to show you guys using this plugin. We are going to start off with something a bit softer over here with a lo-fi track that I made. My chords are going to be using the Cosmic Landscape preset. It gives it a very ethereal, kind of space-like sound, which is really what gave me the inspiration to continue on with this track. So here's what that sounds like. Add a layer to that with the Synth Love preset. Then finally one last layer with Saturn. Now yes, I'm fully aware that some of these sounds would not traditionally go on a lo-fi hip-hop track, but sticking along the lines of like that whole sci-fi ethereal vibe, I think it's worked out very well, and combined with the other elements sounds very pleasing. Along with this very pretty, beautiful melody here with Tenet. Now, one preset category that we did not talk about is going to be the basses, in which case we got some very nice ones over here. This one is utilizing the basement scene bass. Paired along with this drum loop. The whole track came out sounding like this. really love the way that one turned out, and quite frankly, might be my favorite demo that I made here using this plugin. But we do have a couple more to go over here. All right, now this next track over here is going to be a bit more simplistic. The entire melody is going to be just one long pattern, but I love this preset so much. It's the Brills preset, where what I did was go inside of Edison, then started recording the MIDI that I had, and then through each like 2 bars, 4 bars, I would just cycle on over to in the middle and then over to the side, go down an octave, and then do the exact same thing. Exported that, put it inside of my timeline, and it sounds like this. And that's going to be basically the entire melody loop. From there, I added this bass line using the Heroic preset. That bass preset sounded a bit more aggressive, so I wanted some more repeating notes to really build up that aggression. And I'm not usually somebody that tries to combine 2 different bass presets into one bass line, and I like that pattern that we have, but I need something a bit more too. So to fill in that gap, we had this preset right here. Combined with this drum pattern right here. I also used some sampling skills over here to get a very different bridge, leading on up into the hook. The lo-fi track is still my favorite one, but this one was not far behind. And for the last demo I've got for you guys over here, we've got an even more simplistic track. Basically just 2 layers, with one of them being the fingertips preset. And the Grateful preset as a layer. Here's the bass line. And this drill drum pattern that I created. Giving us this track right here. That's going to be your walkthrough and demonstration of the brand new Polyscape Nova VST. It is available now if you guys let's go pick up your own copy. And from all of us here at Karanyi Sound, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.